Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban, and welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize for an episode of Simplex, where we are checking out the newest version that was just released probably 1 or 2 days ago as of recording this, version 4.7. And before I begin, just letting you guys know that the soundtrack you're currently hearing is not the game soundtrack. That is one I am playing right now for the video. Brought to you by my old computer, Okora. Not Okora. Okora's the name of my phone. Terra. So, yeah. They still have the same like menu music they've always had. But since we're going to be checking out the new update, I figured I'd put my soundtrack in because we're going to be playing around in Skirmish. Because the difference between this version and the older version, they've made capital ships a lot slower than what they currently are. And I personally think that's a good thing, because one of the issues I have found with playing Simplex is the capital ships ship movement speed, where I believe they went way too fast. Because if you have a super fast moving capital ship, then there's no point of having small ships to escort it, because it can keep up with them. Which means they can just go up to like a frigate and just blow it up, instead of like having a slow movement where we'd have to launch fighters and whatnot to take care of that frigate that can outrun it. So I think it's a good move. That's just my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's find a good map to play on. Training center. Sure, let's play this one. And we will be Higarans to test this out. So let me make sure I used my Higaran colors, which would be let's go with green for the main one. And maybe those are kind of like my normal colors, like a bright green and a dark blue. Let's go with that. That's a little bit better. And then we need let's put the enemy on standard, and let's start with, we're just doing a test. So we'll start out with the maximum amount of resources, and we will start out with the maximum amount of fleet points, so we can get everything unlocked quickly. And yeah, let's do it. Let's get into the game. The assembly bay on Lord and Big Daddy are said to be able to speed up production automatically, but the Tyrannogators never tried to figure out how it works. They were just told by the company who sold them the thing that they should never worry about how it works. The company's name is Fuji Icon. Okay, so that's a little backstory of the Tyrannogators, which is one faction we haven't tried yet. Simplex, custom, an idea by someone. It still cracks me up. I love that intro.
The time of prophecy is at hand. The end time has begun.
Okay, this Cataclysm soundtrack actually goes pretty good with this moment.
Your destiny.
Alright. So, first things first.
Mothership.
The mothership moves 30 meters per second now instead of 150.
The core is operating at full capacity.
Cool. Now this will still go up as she levels up.
Status report.
And as other things happen too. So
stand by,
like as we put an engine module on
sequence.
And upgrade her engines through research, she'll get faster. That to me makes a lot more sense.
Ready. Resources locked in. Roger.
Okay.
Mothership navigation online.
So how long will it take the mothership to move to this destination?
Mothership underway. Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational.
Engines at full power.
Resource and systems fully operational.
Wow, she has a slow acceleration now. That's amazing.
Fleet command online.
Now, in case you guys are curious, I am going to continue be playing the campaign at version 4.4 because that's what we started out with. But when we get done with the progenitors, we might try out the tyrannic raiders in this version, or we might just do them all at 4.6. Yeah, we might just do the tyrannic raiders at 4.6 version, just because the rest are in 4.6. Keep them all synced together. Yeah, look how slow she's moving. Anyways, let's get our capital ship facility going. And then we can get our research station.
Production underway.
And then we will need our crew station.
Production underway.
And then can we get our hyperspace module? No, we have to be researched. Okay. Research level before we can bring that in. And we need a research division to get the scavenger. Okay.
New capital ships complete.
Cool.
Confirmed.
You guys move at 70 meters per second.
New upgrades available.
So the interesting thing... Oh, you move at 35. Okay, so I think it affected every capital ship. Because in the patch notes, it just says capital ships move closer to where they were back in the original Homeworld 2. And in the Homeworld universe, for me, capital ships are like destroyer classes and above.
Complete.
But in Homeworld 1, a capital ship
complete.
is a frigate class ship or above. Or a capital ship is frigate class ships, and then like destroyers and whatnot are considered super capital ships. I assume they meant like any capital ship. So we need to also build the frigate capacity and the frigate facility and see how much that one is.
On our way.
But other than that, that's the only thing they adjusted in this version. They adjusted all the capital ships' movement speed. They don't go like 150, 200 meters per second anymore. Which again, if you like that, go for it. I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just not my playstyle. Guys.
Destination locked in.
Mothership, you might have to stop moving.
Order cancelled.
Setting drives to idle.
There we go.
Mothership frigate facility complete. New frigates available for
and you
construction.
move at 35 as well. Cool. And this also means when we play the campaign in this version, if we do, I mean, we might take a break from the Homeworld 2 campaigns after we get done with this. It would be a little bit more difficult to do the whole the station technique where you can just bring the stations in and destroy the enemy because they move really slow.
New construction options available. Mothership.
Alrighty, so for you, I need you to build me my research division.
Acknowledged.
I'm also curious to see how this will affect the Stellaris mode that we haven't even tried yet. Since capital ships move slow. That means we'll need a lot of like fighter ships or whatnot docked inside them so they can launch them and take care of like enemy invasion since they can't outrun them anymore. Oh, okay. So even though we have all the research points, we don't start as a fleet admiral. Okay. We still have to purchase the admiral upgrades. Interesting.
Mothership.
Very
New
interesting.
research available.
Subsystem construction complete.
Let's get our destroyer classes going. I want to check those out real quick.
Mothership.
We do need to keep an eye. Ooh, yeah, build that.
Underway.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and pause those. I want to see what a flak frigate's like.
Confirmed.
And once you... Let's see.
Acknowledged.
Did you already get that built? Wow, you built fast.
Mothership.
Okay, after you get that built, build me a scavenger.
Underway.
I want to see what his speed is like now, too.
New frigates squadron complete.
It also feels like this build's slower, but I might just be used to it going this fast.
Acknowledged. Good. Keep it moving.
Alright, what's your speed? 85? Wow. Okay, so they affected anything frigate class and above. Now has a much slower speed to it. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Standing by.
Mothership.
Copy.
Mm,
New heading set.
Mothership.
let's get our scavenger built.
New utility class ships complete.
Okay.
Reporting.
What's your speed? 110? No, 55. It looks like they cut it in half for the maximum speed they can go.
Roger. Roger.
I wonder if they made it to when you upgrade your engines or you get your research for your for the speed upgrades. I wonder if they like improved like how much that will increase it. Might check that out next. But first off, we need to get the scavenger back there so these harvesters have somewhere to dock. They don't have to go so far.
Mothership.
Underway.
Mothership.
Mm,
Mothership underway.
Acknowledged. En route.
New construction options available.
I have noticed that the mothership, like whenever it starts moving, has a very slow, like speed up time.
Copy.
Which is kind of interesting.
Standing by. On our
Come,
way.
scavenger, move. Or the mothership runs into you.
Mothership. Order cancelled.
Setting drive to idle. Standing by.
Trying to make himself stable real quick. There you go. There you go. Start using your engines, buddy. That speed going.
En route.
Okay.
Destination locked in.
Move you back there. And mothership, continue moving
Mothership
up.
underway.
I want you to build yourself a drive system next.
Production underway.
Let's see how much that improves when we give a drive system. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So it'll improve its speed by 50%, and then it'll also improve the speed of nearby units by 10% within the radius of the drive system, and then 40% on speed, and 10% on speed. I believe, if I remember, speed is
New
like main
upgrades
drives,
available.
and drives is maneuvering.
Subsystem manufactured.
Let's see. What should that go up to? If it's speed, it'd be 45. Or if it drive, it would be 45.
Reporting.
Mothership.
Interesting. Only went up to 35. Okay.
Confirmed.
Okay, so speed is main thrust, and drive is maneuvering thrust. So improving the drive system will increase the speed slightly, but more importantly, it allows the ship to rotate quicker. Where speed just improves the main engines, which allows you to have a faster maximum speed. Okay. Let's get that going real quick. Also, I did realize that our energy level is going down, which reduces our navigation. So let's go ahead and build
Mothership.
ourselves our power
Production
station.
underway.
Once we get this researched, That way we can move a little quicker.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Roger.
Boing. Boing. I think this is a Homeworld Cataclysm tutorial soundtrack that's currently playing. Here's my little Captain Soban logo. Makes me happy that I figured that out. Did a little research online to figure it out, but I was happy I was able to, you know, figure it out for the Homeworld series.
Mothership.
There's an enemy scout up there.
Copy. Green line confirmed.
Mothership. Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Alright, let's get that done real quick so we can get the hybrid thruster. We'll see what that improves us to. Should improve us up to like 35.
Upgrade complete.
Yep. Alright, cool. And then let's do the propulsion one real quick too. Just to see what that puts us up to. You'll need to start building a crap ton of harvesters to harvest this entire area. What do we need to build a power station? About 4,000 RUs. Okay. I just want to see what this improves our main speed to. This should improve our maneuverability by 10%. And improving the maneuvering engines will also improve our maximum speed. This should go up to like 37.
Upgrade complete.
I flickered to the 72 for a second. Okay.
Production underway.
Let's get a power station built because our energy levels are getting way too low. To improve those. And then we'll start building a large harvesting stuff to get this area harvested so that we can get research done and get our ranks upgraded.
Insufficient resources.
Speaking of
research paused.
Let's cancel those for now because we need energy. I'm getting really low on energy. I need to solve that problem right now before things get worse. Okay, the power station is now complete. That should hopefully help our power problems. One thing I would say, Terra is really in the mood for Homeworld Cataclysm, it sounds like. I have Terra set to use every Homeworld 1, Homeworld Cataclysm, and Homeworld 2, not ambient, but I guess the ambient soundtracks, and it's picked like 4 or 5 of them as Cataclysm so far. He's really in the mood for that horror game. Anyways, you are now built. Let's go ahead and build our power generators on our mothership because I kind of forgot you could do that.
New construction
also, how much can
available.
you move? 41. So, about the same speed as the actual mothership.
On our way.
You get over here.
Mothership.
Once we get all that built, let's see, we need 1. Each one of these hold 2. Yes. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We need 20 harvesters.
Underway. Production underway. Mothership.
Mothership, I want you to go ahead and spin yourself around so your dock faces the harvesting area. So the harvesters don't have to have so much movement speed around you. Also, this is a good test to see how fast you maneuver.
Mothership.
Are you cheating and you're backing up?
Activated.
God dang it, Mothership.
Mothership underway.
Don't cheat. Rotate. Thank you. Yeah, there's a pretty slow rotation speed. I mean, it is a mothership class, so it makes sense that she moves slowly. Well, let's see, 20. You can only dock 2.
Production underway.
So, let's build 2 scavengers then. Got one over here, one over
Power
here, and the
module
mothership in the middle.
activated.
And then once that is all done, we will start building our capital ships and whatnot and trying to see how well they move and stuff. Alrighty, everyone. It has been many, many moons since last time I talked. In fact, it's been so many moons that we've harvested this entire area. We've harvested this entire area, and the AI got a little mad at me, I guess, for just being here for so long that it decided to snipe my ships with a long-range cannon that apparently the Vega shipyard can build. So he like one-shotted a couple of my scavengers, which is why I had to run my fleet all the way back to the beginning. But anyways, the reason why this took so long is because I had to get my research up so we can get to engineering level and get everything unlocked so we can actually do this mission the way I want to, or this video the way I want to. Which is, and by the way, if you guys are curious, I'm running completely off of Fusion right now. We have 5 scavengers right now, all running on Fusion. And so that's what's keeping our money from going up. And that's probably why the enemy started sniping my scavengers, because the AI somehow knew, which is smart for the AI, that that was how I was making my main source of income. So it's nice that the AI actually prioritizes on things they should prioritize on. Anyways, we built the flak frigate. We tested that out real quick. Let's go ahead and queue the rest of these frigates. I never researched the patrol frigate. Dang it! I'm bad at my job. Let's get that research going.
Ready.
And then we'll compare their movement speed to the flak frigate. It's gonna be a little bit off because I did upgrade the engines and whatnot in order to get my research up. So they're gonna be a little bit faster than they're supposed to be. Let's check them out. Boop. Boop.
Acknowledged.
So torpedo frigate, do you move? You move the same as the marine flak frigate, 92.
Copy.
No, never mind. You're slightly slower, 92 compared to 98.
New
Not
frigate
bad.
squadron complete.
Green line confirmed.
Definitely a lot
Right along.
slower than what it used to be.
Complete. New frigates available for construction.
Let's see the next one.
Assembly underway.
This is the anti-material frigate, which has the long-range pulsar laser,
New
as well as the
frigate
missile
squadron
launchers,
complete.
and lots and lots of logo spots apparently. And this one moves 92, same as the torpedo frigate. Okay.
Coordinates confirmed.
Well, cool. Then we have the marine frigate, which is the boarding frigate, which moves at 104. That is a little bit faster than the other marine frigates, and as you can tell, it has more maneuverability because it is designed to board the enemy ship. So it makes sense that it's a little bit faster.
Moving to destination.
Also, this is the ship that I am building in Space Engineers.
Construction in progress.
It's going to be a little modified compared to this one. It's good to know that this bottom is like completely flat. Okay. Mine's gonna be a little bit different because mine's gonna be designed to board planets, not just ships.
Copy.
And then we have the defense field frigate, which
New
is
frigates
92,
squadron complete.
same as the torpedo frigate. They're pretty cool. And then we have my favorite frigate in the Homeworld universe, the Ion Cannon Frigate. I prefer the Yagaran version, but this one's pretty cool too. This one moves at 92, so same as the other frigates. I actually think that should be a little bit slower, just because of how the Ion Cannon frigate
New
works.
frigates
It's only going to be
squadron
fighting capital
complete.
ships, so it should have probably the most weakness against like bombers and whatnot. But that's just my personal opinion. The modders can do what they
Destination
want,
Locked in.
of however they want the mod to be. I am not a modder, I'm just a fan of the game.
Acknowledged.
And the patrol frigate is 92, so the same as the torpedo frigate. Again, this should probably be a little bit higher, maybe 98, maybe closer to 100, because of the nature of the patrol frigate. Because it is designed to take off, I think it's fighters and corvettes? No, corvettes, frigates, and capital ships, apparently. Cool. So it's good against everything. This will be a pretty cool ship to build in Space Engineers too, because I love where the bridge is located, right in the middle. And it's one of those bridges where it goes all the way around so you can see everything. This would be a cool ship to build in Space Engineers. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we actually will. But one project at a time. So that's all the frigates. So the fastest one is the Marine frigate, which makes sense. It's a boarding frigate. And the slowest one...
Copy.
Actually, there's a lot of slow ones. The slowest one should
Ready.
be the Iron Cannon frigate, personally. Just because of the nature of the ship.
Copy.
Anti-material frigate's not too bad.
Roger.
Defense field.
Standing by.
Anti-material could probably be a little bit faster, like closer to 95. Same with torpedo frigate. But again, this is my personal opinion. I'm not a modder. I'm not someone who's on the modding team. I'm just saying from my personal opinion.
Mothership.
Okay, let's check out the capital ships now.
Production
Let's
underway.
build the light carrier,
Production
the normal
underway.
carrier.
Production
Let's just
underway.
check out all the different carriers. See how they vary in their speeds. Okay, light carrier is now complete.
Mothership.
Reporting. All going smooth here.
Let's check it out. The boarding area here. What is your speed? 58? Ooh, baby, you are slow. A little bit slower than I expected. Docking bay for fighters, docking bay for corvettes, docking bay for frigates. Something tells me, like, for the carrier, this entire area
Carrier
right here
complete.
would be the whole,
coming
would be the
together.
docking bay. And then I don't know where the production facilities would be.
construction options
Like, I know where they
available.
go, but I'm thinking like space engineers. Like, where would the actual construction bay go? Unless this launches frigates as well. And then we just have the construction bay like back here.
Destination locked in.
Alright, how do you compare it to the actual carrier? Oh wait, you can't build
upgrades available.
frigates. You're only fighters, corvettes.
Confirmed.
Because the main carrier can build frigates. Because yeah, it has this big launching bay for that. You move 46. Ooh, baby.
Reporting.
You are a
Confirmed.
little bit slower than the light one, that's for sure.
Confirmed.
Okay, cool. And then we have, oh,
Mothership.
I think it's still being actually, I think it is constructed.
confirmed.
They're just waiting
New
for the carrier to
construction
get done.
options available.
That way,
Ready.
you can get the other one going.
Move order confirmed.
Oh, and those of you that are curious, the
Copy.
shipyard moves at 23. Its default was 20, which the default in Homeworld 2 is 15. So it's still faster than what the original shipyard was. Which again is fine, because the other shipyard, like if you wanted to get somewhere, you definitely had to hyperspace it, because it was so slow.
Ready.
Here's a defense carrier. It's basically a normal carrier with a bunch of defenses on it to protect it from fire, because this one's designed to go into combat, where the other one is more just auxiliary, used to help improve production of the fleet. And it's the same speed as the...
Standing by.
Oh, it's actually in between. It's a little bit
Reporting.
faster than the normal carrier, but not
Reporting.
as fast as the light carrier, which that makes sense because of the way this guy works. He's designed to go into combat, so he would need a little bit more speed and maneuverability to get to where he needs to go and to keep up with the fleet.
New construction options available.
Cool. Lots of weapons you can put on it.
Coordinates confirmed.
Alright, that's all the
Mothership.
carriers. Now we need to build the capital ships. Cinema station is just a station, it doesn't move, so that shouldn't have been adjusted.
Production underway.
So let's start out with the basic destroyers.
Confirmed. New heading set. Ready. Destination locked in.
Oop, baby, we are draining energy because of all these ships.
Roger.
Let's go ahead.
Decommission acknowledged.
Since we already took a look at them,
Decommission acknowledged.
let's retire these guys.
Retirement order received. We're taking her in.
Mothership.
Copy.
Actually, you guys, get
Copy.
over here by the shipyard. We'll retire
Moving
you
to
over there.
destination. Moving to
We're
destination.
losing a lot of energy because a lot of it's going to fusion to keep our money up.
Confirmed.
And we actually have a lot of money, so we can go ahead and upgrade our next magnet.
Mothership.
Power module activated.
New construction options available.
Oh wait, can you
Standing by.
guys build power modules? You can't.
Ready.
You can't.
Ready.
And you can't. Okay, never mind. You're all useless.
Mothership.
Get out of here. Alrighty. So we got our
Roger.
normal destroyer.
Stand by for
Based off of the
acquisition and
Homeworld
transfer.
2 design, where you have large kinetic cannon turrets and the torpedo launcher in front. And you move 69 meters per second. Nice. So you are
Acknowledged.
faster than the carriers.
Copy.
Okay. Ooh, and you have your EMP emitter.
All going smooth here.
Indeed. Which actually makes the destroyer look pretty cool. Adds a little bit of a style to it. Indeed.
Roger.
So you move over here.
Move order confirmed.
New construction options available. Mothership.
And let's see what the sweeper destroyer is. I believe the sweeper destroyer should be a little bit faster, like maybe closer to 75.
Mothership.
Just because of the nature of it, where it's supposed to fly around and take care of fighters and corvettes. But we'll see. We'll see what they decided. Ow! My arm! Hit the table. Okay, sweeper destroyer is now complete.
Standing by.
69. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be the same as the normal destroyer. But yeah, it probably could be boosted up to like 72, 73, just to be a little bit faster. Because sweeper destroyer should be the quickest, because I believe its turrets are the lightest, even though that doesn't matter in space. Space, it matters on the power plant, because there's no friction or anything. But I think just by the nature of how this thing works, it should be a little bit faster. But again, personal opinion. Alright, move you over here.
Mothership.
Moving to destination.
And
Ready.
now let's go ahead and retire
Decommission acknowledged.
you and start
Mothership.
building the second tier of destroyers, which is the missile and
Production
iron.
underway.
These are the ones you build when you get to the science division, I believe. No, you get 150 on your research. Huh. Well, I just found a bug. So right now I currently have no energy in the fleet, which means we are building and moving at the slowest speed possible. Here on the power station, it says negative 75% build speed,
Copy.
and it just went away. I think it was like negative 25 on attack and navigation. Up here, it says negative 70 on build rate and negative 20 on navigation attack. So, yeah. I found a bug.
Mothership.
Alright, missile destroyer
Standing
is
by.
now complete. Speed should be a
Power
little bit
module
lower
activated.
once this updates. There we go. 69, so you are the same as the other destroyers. Okay.
Standing
I think
by.
it was the complex mod that made it to where like the first tier of destroyers were fastest and the second tier were a little bit slower and the third tier were slower than the second tier. That's what might have just made it to where they're all the same, because technically
Construction in progress.
they are the same ship, just a different weapon layout. They have the same power plant, the same chassis, same hull. Just this one is built with torpedoes and missiles, or mainly torpedoes, and the other one's filled with like flak cannons and kinetic cannons. Okay, but we'll
Underway.
continue building just to see if there is any sort of difference.
Roger.
And time for you to
Decommission
retire.
acknowledged.
Alrighty, the ion destroyer is now complete, and this
Reporting.
should be the same as the others. Vegetable slicer, indeed. I love the names of these things. Yep, 69. Alright, cool. So no differences in the second
Mothership.
tier destroyers. Now let's start construction of the third tier, which these ones come unlocked whenever you get up to the engineering division. So we have the advanced destroyer, which is an upgraded destroyer with more powerful kinetic cannons and ion cannons on it. And then we have the artillery destroyer, which is equipped with long-range artillery cannons.
Production underway.
Let's get those built and check them out. Alrighty, the advanced destroyer is now complete.
Reporting.
69 as well. Okay, so yeah, they probably did this before, but all the destroyers seem to be synced when it comes to their speed. So far, this has been
Mothership.
confirming it. So now we need to get the artillery destroyer complete. I need to go to one of my scavengers as well and start building a couple of RU supplies to keep our supply up. I did have a capacity for like I think it was like 68,000, but like I said, we lost a couple of our scavengers from a rogue missile launch from the Vega. So I think I'm producing like 12,000 from fusion.
En route.
Yeah, close. 11,400. Radian, the artillery destroyer is now complete.
Reporting.
And its
Subsystem
speed,
manufactured.
once this updates, because that's what it used to be, I believe. 69 from 144. Drastically reduced. But yeah, here's the artillery destroyer. Still the same as the other ones. Move it over here with the other destroyers.
Mothership.
And now let's start building the next ones, which would be the Moab, I believe.
Production underway.
Let's get the Moab, and then we'll build the cruisers and the mini Vortex, and then we'll take a look at the battle cruisers, which we just have the battle carrier, the shuttle, battle cruiser. We don't get the strategic cruiser. Oh, I have to promote us all the way up to Fleet Admiral. We might do that, because I never built those
Ready for
before.
operation.
Okay, the Moab has been completed, and it has a movement speed of 60 or 58. I think 60 is what it used to be, and then it just updated to 58. Interesting. So 58 is slower than the destroyers, that's for sure. It's a little bit faster than the carrier, I believe, because I think the carrier was 52. Nice. And maximum detonation power is 128,000. Wow, the Moab bomb does a lot of damage. Its maximum detonation range is 4.5 meters, or 4.5 kilometers, I believe. Crazy. Anyway, let's move this guy over here.
Reporting.
Let's start retiring our destroyers.
Retirement order received. We're taking her in.
Mothership.
And let's start building the cruisers. I gotta retire a couple of the destroyers first, because we don't have enough crew.
Roger.
But we can build the first one.
Mothership.
Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Cruiser is complete.
Acknowledged.
What do you move at? You used to be 132, now you're 64. Okay. Yeah, you drastically dropped as well. 64, so you are slightly slower than the destroyer classes. Interesting.
Reporting.
Very interesting. You're still faster than a carrier.
Roger.
Well, now it's your turn to retire, Mr. Artillery Destroyer.
Retirement order received.
One interesting thing I found
We're
out by
taking her
messing
in.
around with this, you lose honor by retiring your vessels. I find that kind of interesting. I guess it does make sense, because instead of retiring it, you could probably repurpose it for a different task. Instead of just retiring a couple destroyers and building a cruiser instead, you could just repurpose these for a different mission. So I guess I understand that, but it's weird. That's an interesting mechanic I never noticed before.
Ship.
Okay, second cruiser is now complete.
Confirmed.
Let's see, 132 used to be your maximum. What is your maximum now? 64. Okay, the same as the other cruiser. That makes sense, because they're both the same class. The only difference is their weapon loadout. Like, I think Cruiser A, I believe, focuses more on, frigate and capital ship. So heavy kinetic turrets, heavy ion cannons, EMP, and long-range kinetic. Where the other one still is the same, but it has heavy mine launchers instead of long-range kinetic cannons. So it can be used where the Cruiser A is more of a frontline ship, the Cruiser B is more of a backline ship where it can provide support using its mines, where the first or Type A can be in the front using its heavy ion cannons. That's kind of the difference between these two. Anyways, let us continue retiring
Mission acknowledged.
so that we may get more crew. Then we need 3 to build the mini Vortex. Let's see what the difference that one is.
Ready.
Mothership.
Or we can also do this.
Copy.
I can go to the crew station and level
New
us all the way up.
research available.
Subsystem construction complete.
There we go.
New
Hee.
upgrades available.
We'll need that anyways to get
Confirmed.
the strategic silos, or the strategic battlecruiser, which is the most powerful ship that the Vagar can build. I mean, Higarans can build. I don't know why I said Vagar. That was a little bit of a slip. Also, we need the battle arc. Gotta see if they change that by any chance. Let's build a hyperspace module and take care of that. Okay, we just got the mini Vortex built. This used to move at 180, now it moves at
Research
87,
complete.
which isn't
New
too bad.
capital ships available
That is
for
faster than a
construction.
destroyer class, but the way the Vortex works is it finds the targets and circles around so it can pummel it with all of its weapons. It's a pretty cool design. I really like the concept of the Vortex. But the mini Vortex is more designed to take care of frigate class ships because of all the plasma auto guns it has on it, and the like mini ion cannons and the pulsar weapons it has. So this is more for like frigates and corvettes to defend the fleet with. Doesn't quite have the firepower to really take down. Well, it could probably take down a destroyer class. Quick response force. It is designed to get into the battle, pummel the enemy, and get out of there before they notice them. So in order for these guys to work properly, they need something to tank all the damage. I learned that lesson when I used to play Complex all the time. Be like, oh, I got a Vortex, I could take this out. And then it just didn't have the health to survive combat, although it can do a lot of damage.
Destination locked in.
Okay, well that is all the destroyer class vessels. And now we need to move on to the large capital ship class. I went ahead and promoted myself all the way up to Fleet Admiral. That way we could check out the strategic battlecruiser, which is the most powerful battlecruiser that the Higarans can build in this one. So the first thing we need to look at is the battle carrier. That is our first battlecruiser class vessel we can make. And I only know that because you can't build it from the carrier or from the mothership. The mothership's construction bay isn't large enough. You have to build it from a shipyard.
Standing by.
So let's get that, and then we'll build the shuttle, which is a heavy support ship. You can dock 4 Moabs. Oh my god.
Carrier
amazing.
complete.
Let's check out this battle carrier. And we'll have to start retiring more ships. Battle carrier, where are you going?
Ready.
That's... Oh, are you coming out the front? Nope, it's just a little confused. But the battle carrier can build fighters, corvettes, frigates, platforms. Oh, it can build destroyer class ships. You're basically just a mobile mothership. I wonder if it calls these ones in instead. Where are you going, battle carrier? That's not how you leave the hangar. Someone's getting demoted today. Where would you build a destroyer class vessel on this thing? It's a cool looking ship though. Got a heavy ion cannon on top, heavy ion cannon on bottom. It doesn't know how to get out of the shipyard, which is pretty funny. I wonder if it builds it externally, like the Sumtal carrier does.
Copy.
Interesting. Because that looks large enough for a frigate to come out. This over here is a docking bay. Huh. Weird. Anyways, destroyers,
Ready.
I need you to retire.
Decommission acknowledged. Roger.
but the battle carrier moves at 46 meters per second, which is a little bit slower than the normal carriers, I believe. Because I think the normal carrier is 52 and the other ones are 48, so it's just slightly slower than the other destroyers, or the other carriers, which makes sense. It's a battle carrier, it is heavily armed, it is designed to go in combat. You can tell from the heavy ion cannons.
New construction options available.
I want to build a capital ship facility on this thing.
It's coming together.
I want to see where this is. I want to see how we could build a destroyer-class vessel on this baby.
On our way.
I've never actually built this ship before, so I'm kind of experimenting on it right now. There goes the destroyer to get decommissioned so we can have more officers. Is the next thing we need to build.
Roger.
Is the
Subsystem manufactured.
shuttle. Oh,
Standing by.
that makes sense. That makes sense how we can build destroyer-class vessels from a carrier-class ship. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right.
Standing by. Moving to destination.
If we ever lose the mothership, the battle carrier would be a good alternative because they can basically build everything the mothership can build.
Copy.
Next thing we need, I believe, is a shuttle. Let's get the shuttle built. And then it will be the battle cruiser. No, let's get the shuttle built, build the Vortex, and then we'll build the battle cruiser, battleship, and then strategic battle cruiser. And then the battle arc. And then we'll be done. We'll be done checking all this out.
New upgrades available.
Apparently you can't retire a
New
Moab.
capital ships complete.
Good to know.
En route.
Let's move you out and self-destruct you, I guess. Okay.
Standing by.
Now we have a shuttle. Shuttle speed is 69. Nice. And yeah, I see. It's got docking ports for the Moab bombs. Interesting. Very interesting. You also can put point defense turrets on it, nuclear bomb launchers. Wow. You can really deck out the shuttle. It's not super fast like it used to be. From the way I remember it, one-way ride. One-way trip? So this
New
guy is
construction
designed
options
to
available.
get loaded up and then take the brunt of the attack from the enemy force so he can undock all of its Moabs and blow up whatever it's trying to blow up. Cool. Very, very cool. And lots of point defense systems to protect itself from it, from the enemy attacks.
Mothership.
Alright. So the next thing we want to look at is, yeah, the Vortex, which we need 4 officers.
Ready.
You retire.
Retirement order received. We're taking her in. Ready.
Cruiser, retire.
Retirement order received. We're taking her in.
And
Roger.
Moab, I want you to blow yourself up. You should be far enough away where you're not actually going to hurt us. And I also need my
Copy.
crew station. Build the final officer barracks. So we have the maximum amount of officers we can have.
Ready.
Hoo-hoo. Nice After Effect explosion. The enemy's bringing in an infiltrator frigate. I think the AI is actually starting to get a little active.
Engaging.
Get out of here, infiltrator frigate. You know you don't belong here.
Mothership. Target locked.
That was pretty funny. Also, I heard a hyperspace signature a little while back, and I think it was the enemy, and I'm kind of scared. We did build a Vortex, which is
New
nice.
capital ships complete.
Yeah, the enemy is starting to come alive. Oh my god. Okay, what did I just... Did the Vortex give me this much? Okay, that was a glitch. I was like, what the heck?
Roger.
Why can I see the entire map?
Reporting. Lock all weapons on target.
Alright, Vortex,
Mothership. Mothership weapon systems activated.
you're 69. You're the same speed as a destroyer. That's interesting. I don't know what the enemy is trying to accomplish right now. He's just sending in infiltrator frigates, but whatever.
Acknowledged.
So you're 69 movement speed?
Moving
Not
to destination.
bad.
New construction
let's
options
put
available.
a standard asset on you,
Confirmed.
because why not? And now we need to get ready to start building
Subsystem
a
manufactured.
normal battle cruiser to check that one out. Let's get on it.
Mothership.
I feel like I should start arming my mothership.
Production underway.
Might as well. Okay, battle cruiser is now complete. It seems like whenever I build something from the shipyard, I get a large boost to my sensors for like a couple moments.
Standing by.
It's kind of weird.
New
But the
upgrades available.
battle cruiser moves at
Subsystem
52 meters per
construction
second.
complete.
A lot slower than the destroyer class ships. I think it's still slightly faster than a carrier. No, it is just as fast as the carrier because the carrier moves at 52. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Get out of
Mothership.
my
New
life, you
construction
stupid
options
infiltrator
available.
frigate.
Target
No one
locked.
wants you.
Ready. Bearing to target. Ready. En route.
Okay. Cool.
This is a cakewalk.
You're a
No
cakewalk.
problem.
Also, why do you have so many torpedo
Acknowledged.
launchers on your bottom, Mr. Battle Cruiser? A little bit strange, but you do you, Battle Cruiser.
Confirmed. Move order confirmed. Standing by. Move
Okay,
order confirmed.
next,
Confirmed.
we want to build ourselves a battle ship and then the strategic battle cruiser. AI is kind of acting a little weird. They also have hyperspace gates back behind me now. I do like the fact the AI will actually use these hyperspace gates. I think that's what I heard earlier, because I heard a hyperspace signature and didn't realize there were gates behind me. So the AI was using it for like their fighters or their infiltrator frigates. Woohoo, baby! Look at that fleet. Oh, yeah, the enemy has been building this entire time. They haven't really moved in or anything, but they do have a fleet. But anyways, battleship is now complete, which is awesome. You move at 46, so you move slower than a battle
Standing by.
cruiser. Okay.
Ready.
And I think you move slightly slower than the other carriers. So right now, other than the mothership and
New
the
construction
shipyard,
options
this is the
available.
slowest ship we can use in the fleet.
Green line confirmed.
Good to know. All right. And now,
Acknowledged.
can I retire you? Nope, that's not the retire button.
Decommission acknowledged.
Let's get you retired.
Roger. Retirement order received.
Get you
We're taking her
retired.
in. Acknowledged.
How much do we need for the strategic battle cruiser? Just need 3. Okay, so that'll be enough.
Copy. Move order confirmed.
Let's check out the strategic battle
Standing by.
cruisers, see what its speed difference is,
Moving to destination.
and then we'll call it for this video. This has been a long recording session. It's been 2.5 hours for me. Hopefully it's only like 40-45 minutes for you guys. Okay, the strategic battle cruiser just got completed. Let's check her out.
Confirmed.
Oh, I like the stripes. Is that the same on the other one? No, it's not. That's part of this design. That's cool. It looks really cool.
Copy.
Okay, and from what I know, the only difference between this and the normal battle cruiser is we have a crap ton of nuclear torpedo launchers down here on the bottom. That is the only difference.
Ready.
Moves at 46. How much does the normal
Roger.
battle cruiser moves? 52, so it is a
Standing by.
little bit slower. Is it slower than the
Confirmed.
battleship? Nope, it's the same speed.
Standing by.
Okay, cool. And then I believe you can put the same things on. Yep, this is all the same. Literally, the only difference between this guy and that guy is this has a bunch of nuclear bomb launchers and this has a bunch of torpedo launchers. So that makes the battlecruiser really effective against frigate-class ships. It makes this guy really effective against large capital ships. Okay, well, that's it for this. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a hyperspace module on this guy.
Standing by. Copy.
Let's grab all these together.
Coordinates confirmed. Acknowledged.
And then go ahead and build our stuff on you. Oh, wait.
Subsystem manufactured.
Yeah. With the large, heavy flak guns, kinetic cannons, ion cannons,
Ready.
battleship. Same thing with you. Let's get all this built.
Reporting.
Battlecruiser. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, 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 burp. There we go.
Subsystem built and ready for operation.
Oh, and what do you need?
Confirmed.
You need your flak cannons as well.
Subsystem built and ready for operation.
Your flak cannons, your torpedo launchers, and your mine layers.
Standing by.
Alright.
Subsystem construction complete. Ready.
Boo.
Subsystem manufactured.
Let's see. How much do you cost? 500?
Ready.
1500?
Subsystem
Okay,
built
cool.
and ready
I just
for
want to make sure that
operation.
guy was in range.
Ready.
And let's jump.
Initiating hyperspace jump.
No, he
Standing
wasn't in
by.
range. You were supposed to be in range. Quickly build your own hyperspace module.
Hyperspace sequence halted.
Let's go die.
Subsystem manufactured.
All right.
Hyperspace coordinates locked in.
And you jump up here.
Subsystem construction complete.
We'll move
Copy.
everyone in. And after this battle, we'll end this thing.
Subsystem manufactured.
Eventually, I need to edit this, so it'll be up on YouTube.
Subsystem built and ready for operation. Hyperspace interrupted.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute, he's hyperspace on top
built
of
and
us.
ready for operation.
He's doing a Bentuzi.
Roger. Destination
Boys, move in.
locked in. Construction in progress. Subsystem manufactured. Subsystem manufactured.
Alright, strategic bomber.
Acknowledged.
Focus on the
Subsystem
dreadnought.
construction complete.
You guys,
Engage
focus on the
capital
destroyer.
ship. Ready. Subsystem built and ready for operation. Confirmed.
I don't know if there's a way I can tell to just launch all of its torpedoes.
Subsystem built and ready for operation. Subsystem construction complete.
That guy's dead.
Acknowledged. Attacking capital ship. Acknowledged. Subsystem construction
Oh, I like how
complete.
Mission 17 of Cataclysm is
Subsystem
playing right now.
manufactured. Location set. Dropping mines.
Don't drop mines. Please
Attacking
don't.
capital ship. Subsystem built and ready for operation. Copy.
Boys, move in.
Moving to destination. Good. Keep it moving.
Oh, I can't wait till all of these actually launch. It'll be awesome.
Roger.
But this feels a lot better when it comes to
Underway.
a capital ship moving. I don't feel like they're going super fast. Here's the enemy shipyard. Do.
Roger.
Do not.
Attack vector laid in.
Oh
Reporting.
my god.
Engage capital ship. Confirmed.
Woohoo! There go all
Capital
the
ship locked in.
there go
Ship
all the
under attack.
nuclear
Ready.
bombs.
Copy. Engage capital ship. Reporting.
Ooh, baby!
We're drawing heavy fire. Subsystem construction
Lots of
complete.
damage. Lots of
Capital
damage.
ship locked in. Ready. Engineering reports damage.
Okay.
Hull breach. Hull breach. Attack clearance received. Subsystem manufactured.
Also a strategic ship. That's fine. I'm done with everything else. Ooh, phase cannon array.
Mayday.
Ow. There's another phase cannon array. One shot that guy.
We're going
Okay,
down.
well,
We're going.
that's gonna do it for this. Good job, Baker. I'm glad you were able to play super defensive while I was showing off all the ships. Almost killed that dreadnought, though. Almost killed it, but he put his shield up, so it absorbed all the nuclear shots. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the little preview of 4.7, where we took a look at all the ships and their different speeds and how they all adjusted and whatnot. And we've confirmed that any type of ship, frigate class and above, has had their speed drastically reduced, so it acts a little bit more like they would in Homeworld 2. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. If you want to see more of me, I have a second channel called Homeworld. Not Homeworld. Captain Soban's other games where we play games that are not Homeworld or space related. So yeah, check that out if you want to see more of me. And I also stream on Twitch. I tried to stream around 10 p.m. Central American time and try to go to about midnight, so about 2 hours. It's what I tried to target. I might do more if I'm really enjoying it. Might do less if I'm really tired. It just depends. So yeah, hop over there and say hi. I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, until next time, guys. Get this. Want to get this a little bit better. No! Wrong way! Bad with cameras. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Screw it. It's just staying there. Anyways, until next time. This is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.